What if Hitler had been accepted into art school? What if the Cuban Missile Crisis went nuclear? History is filled with moments so fragile, one tiny decision could have completely changed the world we live in today. In this video, we re-diving into 5 jaw-dropping historical events that came this close to rewriting history as we know it. Number 1 might make you question everything about modern life. Let's go. Number 5. Hitler gets rejected from art school in A young Austrian named Adolf Hitler applied to the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna. His dream to become a professional artist. But guess what? They rejected him twice. That rejection set him on a completely different path. One that led to the rise of Nazism, World War II, and the deaths of millions. Imagine a world where Hitler became a painter instead of a dictator. One acceptance letter could have saved tens of millions of lives. Number 4. The Cuban Missile Crisis almost went nuclear. October 1962. The US discovers Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba, just 90 miles from Florida. For 13 terrifying days, the world held its breath as the two superpowers teetered on the edge of allied nuclear war. A Soviet submarine captain almost launched a nuclear torpedo, believing World War III had started. One man on board refused to authorize it, literally saving the world. Number 3. Archduke Franz Ferdinand's wrong turn. June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife are visiting Sarajevo. They survive a first assassination attempt, barely. But then, hours later, their driver takes a wrong turn, right past one of the assassins who hadn't given up. They're shot and killed, and the world erupts into World War I, costing 20 million lives. If the driver hadn't made that wrong turn, the Great War might never have happened. The entire 20th century could have looked completely different. Number 2. A sick day saves the U.S. Constitution. In 1787, the U.S. was writing its Constitution. But one man, George Washington, was feeling unwell and nearly skipped the vote. At the same time, one key delegate, George Mason, wanted a much weaker central government. Had Washington not shown up, or had Mason convinced one more delegate, the Constitution might have never passed. The U.S. could have been a loose collection of weak states, not the superpower it became. One man's sick day almost altered the course of world politics. Number 1. The man who saved the world by doing nothing. September 26, 1983. A Soviet officer, Stanislav Petrov, receives a signal. 5 U.S. missiles inbound. The protocol: launch a nuclear counterattack immediately. But Petrov hesitated. He said, it just didn't feel right. Turns out, it was a false alarm. Had Petrov followed orders, it would have triggered World War III, destroying most of the planet. One calm decision literally saved civilization, and most people have never even heard his name. So let's recap 5 moments that nearly reshaped history forever. 5. Hitler becomes an artist, not a dictator. For 1, Soviet officer stops a nuclear war. 3. A wrong turn triggers World War I. Constitution almost doesn't happen. One man saves Earth by ignoring a false missile. Alert: history is fragile. And sometimes, it only takes one person, 1 second, or one decision to change everything. What other close calls should we feature next? Drop them in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to High 5 IV, where history, science, and facts fuel your mind.